Hello, Internet. So tonight we are going to take a look back at some of the work I did last week, and I think I need to do a little bit more to a couple of the books, but we're just going to take a look and see. Definitely need to do more to Amazing Spider-Man 61. It has a line down the spine from the chamfered board. I just put it in the cold press for the weekend and kind of left the room and never came back. And so this morning I added some reflective tape to the light boxes that I needed to do, and yeah, just keeping moving forward. I've got the press heating up and ready to go, and I've got my cold press there. It's like about 10 books deep, maybe. I know that Rick and John do like one at a time, but I just stack them up. I don't know if that's a huge deal. I just stepped on this, so that's fun. I don't know if that's a huge deal, but it's what I do, and I think I have had some reversion going into CGC, specifically a Thor 337 for the Walt Simonson signing. I got a 9.6. Was really hoping for that 9.8. Makes all the difference, but 9.6 is good. You know, got the Simonson signature and the Thor banner, like the specific top yellow title board banner, Fieldville son. So all right, I'm just going to grab a couple of these and we will take a look at what happened. The first one I want to take a look at is Spider-Man 300. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I don't see, there was a spine tick right here that is gone, but the big deal is on the back. Oh, wow. Yeah, it needs some more work. It's still got some ticks. I think they can come out. Like, really. I think they can. I think, you know, I'm going to do a little steam on this. I think what my problem was is that I just didn't have enough moisture in the book. I was using a Q-tip to sort of run some distilled water down the spine, and then hit it with the tack iron. But man, I'm excited. It's pretty good. Cold pressing with the chamfered boards really makes it tight. Like, if you haven't been to Immaculate Comics, you really need to go check out their products. I mean, the chamfered board, the Tick Attack, the AmacuClean, the AmacuCube, like, you can really, it's a one-stop shop for pressing needs. They even have links to Tussie presses and everything. So pretty good website. So yeah, let me see if I can show you the spine ticks. I don't know. There's just a couple right here, and then there's two right here that are hard to see. Let me zoom in. I just washed my hands, so if you're worried, don't be worried. You can see those two ticks right there. Okay, and there's one here. There's like a few down the spine, but really only one breaks color down here. This is the only one that breaks. I think the rest of these can come out. Do I want to do this right now? Why not? Why not, right? That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. We're going to take a look at Amazing Spider-Man 61. I'm trying to remember these macros. We're going to look at this fella real quick. Again, the chamfered board is just so sick. Okay. What I'm going to do, so dirty. I've got to clean this. I want to see if anything comes up with an eraser. So, you haven't seen me do any dry cleaning, but it's good to have one of these rubber sponges to just clean your eraser with. They're good at cleaning books, but cleaning the eraser is really, really good. Just want to see if any of this comes off at all. Yeah, it looks like it's lightening up a little bit. Not a whole lot. This is just dirt. It needs some heat and steam. It definitely needs some more work. So, yeah, that's coming up. It's coming up a little bit. Definitely got some dirt on the eraser, so getting something, picking something up. Just a lot of dirt on this book. But it's old. This is an old book. This is an old book. Just want to be careful in and around these colors. That red is so nice and bright and vibrant. Not putting much pressure at all on the eraser. And you kind of want to go all around the grains, back and forth and up and down. You never know which way it's grabbing. So, that's definitely cleaner. Away from the spine if you can. Helps to have that chamfered board in there. See all this. Definitely very lightly doing this. The book looks really great on the screen, boy. But up close, there's a ton of Marky Marks in the Funky Bunch. Lots of Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch. You're welcome. Okay. And there was some Schmeg in the whites. Excuse me. Just right up here. Just want to get all this. This is one I didn't take before photos, but I took before video. Excuse me. Maybe that'll help. Before video. What's up, Savage? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Just working on a little Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Whatever, Spider. I don't know the words to that song. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I don't know. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. 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 I'm excited about that 300. I think it's got potential. I like this 61 too. I like Spider-Man books in particular. It's the best vintage run. Like, it is definitely the most iconic. It's Rogue Gallery is the best, and it just has so much going for it. So many iconic characters. I learned a new technique today that I'll share in the future that I'm kind of excited about. Looks good, looks good. Now we're just going to start some steam up. Where's steam? Steam is over here. Right here. Get a little steam pumping. So Swamp Thing 37 was in the Hot 10 last week. It's been in the news. Been in the Hot 10 news. And it's flat. It's a flat book. Pressing is awesome. I highly recommend, if you have comics, learn how to press. It is awesome. It is so cool. Sounds like we got some steam brewing already. Not quite. Probably need some water in here. I don't like to fill it too much because it'll spit. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. All right, all right, all right. That should be good. Should be good to go. Let's do one here. One here. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. All right. So this goes right in there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Get this fella in here. There we go. She's cooking. All right. Steam, steam, steam. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It's up there, man. This book is close. It's close to perfect. All right. Close to perfect. See, give this a second to warm up. Looking forward to Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation this fall. Spidey's not my ultimate fave, though. Tom, who is your ultimate fave? Wolverine? Carnage? I remember you having those two books. Your Carnage is sharp. I'll press it for you if you want. I think it's like a 9.4, your Carnage. All right, so let's see. Yep, we hot. We are hot. I think this chamfered board is close enough. It's pretty tight on the spine. I love the way it's seated. So I think I can get these ticks to pop just the way it is my hope. And then we'll get a press on it and let it sit. I'll probably cold press this 2 weeks if I can get these to pop. Like, I just want to make sure there's no reversion. These backs have been in an inner well for a couple years now, so they're well trained to be dented and ticked, you know, so we need to train them the other way. I may have to get the Tic Tac out. Probably should. I was big into X-Men, Wolverine, Punisher, X-Force. Yeah, that's about right. We're that Gen X. You know, Punisher was the hot. Ghost Rider too, man. Ghost Rider was real popular back in my day. Danny Ketch. All right. I want to get closer. like this one. Yeah, there we go. Right on it. Right on the spine. The X-Men cartoon was really good. Batman. Yeah, I was really into Ghost Rider too. Yeah, yeah. Batman. Michael Keaton Batman. Oh, they're so close to gone. These were pesky. I knew they just needed some steam. I should have done that first, but I wanted to just use water. My bad. My bad. Okay. Oh, they are so gone. I think I was saying that last week, though. I was like, they're gone. And they are not gone. So, this is definitely nicer than a 9.2 now, though. I'm guaranteeing an upgrade. I had the Joker Converse All-Stars. Yeah, I wasn't rich enough to have those. I wanted them. The Batman and Joker had Converse. What am I talking about? I think they were like 20 bucks. I probably could have afforded those. I had Chuck Taylors otherwise. Those were awesome. I had the Prince album. Prince did the soundtrack for the Batman movie. I think that was 89, Michael Keaton Batman. That was awesome. Trust. When Joker came into town and was throwing money out at the end of the film and he was singing that song and dancing around, he pulled that long gun out of his pants. That was awesome. I wonder if we're going to get Jack Nicholson in the Flash. Wouldn't that be a great Joker? Oh, that would be sick. Okay, this is looking good. Got one more here. Got about 2 minutes left on the 61. Then I can throw this puppy in there. And we'll look at Swamp Thing 37. Man, I'm having fun tonight. One of my first tapes. Yeah, me too, dude. I think I had Beastie Boys License to Ill before that, but like the Batman tape was definitely one of the first. Like it was mom sanctioned. You know what I mean? The Beastie Boys was that was under the covers at night, real low. Trying to listen to that. Definitely wasn't allowed to listen to NWA, Two Live Crew, that stuff. You know, wasn't allowed to listen to Beasties. But back then, man, the Beastie Boys were so crazy. Like their live show was insane. They'd throw beer cans at the audience and had a giant inflated penis on stage. They were crazy. Oh man, these on top are just pesky. I can't tell if it doesn't look like it breaks color, like, but it's just like faded or something. They're just pesky. I can't really tell. All right. See, this one is This is the one that keeps it down. That's the one that makes it not a 9/8. Maybe. There are some allowances for, you know, and I'm going to submit this in the modern tier. Like, you can go up to $400 value in the modern tier. I mean, if this is a 9/8, it's a $5,000 book. At least it was. I really haven't kept track of the market on the 300. A lot has dropped. I mean, the high sale for the Swamp Thing 37, I just saw this today, in 21 was 3,700. And now it's trading for 1,600. So that's a massive drop. Let's see. The line is still, it's lighter, but it's still there. We're cold pressing anyway. We're going over. We got things to do. Things to do. All right, all right. Just gonna give this spine a little more steam. Hope that it stretches it. Okay. We want fresh paper. Yeah, pop culture really took a dive in the collectible market. You know, when the economy tanks, I mean, anything that is extra money goes down in value, and pop culture, you know, comics, toys, baseball cards, all that stuff is not a priority. It's not a priority. Not when gas is up and food and eggs, you know, like life staples. Plus, not everybody has a $2,000 check burning a hole in their pocket. So, my buddy is a finance guy, and I told him the comic book market was on fire in 21, I think. He said, sell your books. I was like, nah, dude. And I kind of wish I'd have listened. I could have bought, you know, better books. Giant Size X-Men #1 going for like $70K. Like, that was a big old deal. All right, sorry I'm not keeping up with what's going on. I'm kind of moving fast. All right, 300 is Invader. And now we're going to take a gander at Constantine. See how he's rolling. We're rolling. Looks good. Looks good. Looking good. Looking good, Constantine. All right. So, I think I did this last Wednesday. It's been cold pressing. The cold press really just tightens everything up. Like, when it comes out of the press, it's lifting, you know, like the corners are sort of coming up from the, but when you cold press it, everything goes flat. Like, it just takes time, you know. That's the whole thing about this, is like, it takes time. So, Stu Thompson, Power System. The book is better, flatter. There are things that can't be improved. There's like 12 color breaking spine ticks. I'd say this is in the 7 range. there are these big bends down here that just can't, like no matter what you do, they don't break color, but they're just in there, like they're trained, and you just can't get them out. So it is what it is. Try to see if I can get him to. You see that? Excuse me. Trying to get him to show up here. God, working the glare on this thing is just hard. There they are. See that grease? That's not art. Those are pretty big, so there's 3 of them. So this is probably 6'5" territory, probably. Maybe 7, because like it's pretty sweet otherwise. Back cover, black back cover, tough, you know. First John Constantine. If you want to see, I think he's on like page 2. Yeah. Comes in, beautiful artwork. What a fantastic first appearance of like a wizard, you know, with the lights on his face, sort of psychedelic. So very cool. Smoking a cigarette. First ever he's smoking, you know, so awesome. I've got a few copies of this book. I really like it. I like John Constantine. Hope they go for some more work on him. All right, now we're going to check in on our Fantastic Four 67, which is much wider. Much wider. This thing is sparkling. It was pretty yellow, so. The edge is still, I know you can't see it on screen, but the edge is still less than perfect. That's why I added the reflective material on the boxes today. Back looks much better. Very glossy. I did have some streaking on this book from the Immaciclean, and I was able to buff it out with a makeup pad, and I'm happy. I'm happy. That's shiny, so very cool. I think what I've learned with working with the Immaciclean is that you have to give it a good amount. Like you have to spread out an even amount on the book and then allow it to dry. And then wash it with water, like, and a good amount of water. Like, you don't want to, there's a fine line. You don't want to create tide lines. You don't want to hit your spine ticks and give them watermarks, you know. You want to keep the cover on the book and not do any water damage. So it is a little bit of a trial and error, and I think you just kind of learn your system. But yeah, this turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It spent a lot of time in the box. And that was a little like, come on, when's it gonna be done? But it got done, and everything's good. So I'm happy with this result. I may submit this, I may not. I don't know. It's a pretty big book. I mean, it's the first cameo Adam Warlock, and he's coming. I mean, he'll be here in November. Is that when? I'm not real sure. But we got one more I want to take a look at before 300 comes out. Yeah, and this was a biggie. This was a biggie. We did a few biggies last week. So this was a CVCS 8.0. Still the lightest of bends in the back. You know, had some streaking on this one and buffed pretty hard. Got a couple marks here. Could probably use a light treatment, but honestly, I don't really want to mess with it. I don't want to add peroxide to this book. You know, I could throw it in there by itself, but with the yellow back, you know, I'm okay with it as it is. Hopefully I improved it. Very faint bends. Like this was graded an 8.0 with through bends through the book. And just like that Constantine, I couldn't get them to completely go away. I mean, if you know whether or not a ball bearing would do this work, let me just try to show you what I'm talking about here. I could try to ball bearing some of this. Just want to be careful. I'm just throwing this book all around in the air, not watching where I'm going. I can't get the glare on it. Oh, it's so close. Jeez. Killing me. I can't get the glare on it. Maybe I can get the back. Anyway, trust me, there's some bends there. Very light, very hard to see. But I don't think the graders miss them. They're super light, super light. There is some spine wear. This is going back in the cold. And I think it's still got a few days left. So we'll just do that for now. And I think that'll be it for the review tonight of last week's work. Some nice books. Hope I made them better. And 15 seconds till 300 sees the air again, and we're going to look at that back spine and then call it a night. Pull my finger. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Chloe, what are you doing? All right. All right. Hot plate. Oh yeah. It's a little wavy. Got some little wavies. That'll come out. These wavies will come out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. The spine, it's a nice, it's a nice spine. Nice spine. Looks so good. Read the comment. Oh. Mom. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. know, Mom. I know. What are you going to do? I was holding it forever. That's funny. That is like funny. So, okay. This spine, those two at the top are still there. Man. But I think it's better. I think it's much better. So, I'm going to move this to the cold press. I'll just do that now. Keep the chamfered boards in. I'm going to add another plate just to add some extra weight. Okay, so you can see here the back of the cover is up, and we are working towards a 9.6. I think we improved the book. Definitely the spine is better. There's like 4 ticks and at least 9.4, you know, and I'm not sure how much each grade increases the value of the 300. I know it was a little bit crazy a couple years ago, but this is still a very highly sought after book. 1988, Todd McFarlane classic, Amazing Spider-Man 300. And that's a nice copy. $126 is what I paid for it. So it's all golden. It's all good. So I actually bought that at my mom's house in Myrtle Beach. I was sitting on the couch and ordered that on eBay. Had a chance, called a friend to get him to go partial, invest in Fantastic Four #1 as a PG, what is it, PGA? PG, the bad one, the bad grading company. It was a 9.0. And it ended up selling for $20,000. And I wanted to call him and get him to try to go halves or something, figure out how to buy it. And it didn't work out. But there's a couple of those. Flew out to California and tried to buy a Fantastic Four #5 in a collection with like a near mint Hulk 181, 180, 182, like a fantastic collection. The Fantastic Four #5 was in the 8.0 range, and it had a signature of Jack Kirby. And that's like my white whale. And we offered under what their standing phone offer was, and she told us no, and we walked away. And then the guy came in after us and offered half of what we offered. And so they called us and asked if our offer still stood. We said yes, and he matched our offer and bought it right then. And it was just kind of a crappy deal, but it is what it is. Everything's good. I've got a great collection, and I'm very happy. So, well, that's it for tonight. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at 12:15. I'm going to be pressing some more great, cool stuff. So, come on back now. Yeah.